Hello and welcome back to LJP Resin Craft. Okay, so today is going to be a simple video and I'm planning on just making this strawberry. So I've got the red, I've got a new emerald, imperial emerald green that I'm going to try, but I'm also going to, knocking butterflies off. I'm also going to be lightening it up for the leaves with some white, so it's going to be the white and the green to get a lighter green, hopefully. Well, it will be lighter, but hopefully it turns out a nice colour. Depending on how long the videos take and if I've got time, because I'm just doing the one item today, I will redo it this time with alcohol inks. So the alcohol inks that I'm planning on using is the bright red and the bright green. I will be adding some of the usual dazzling diamond into that as well, just to make it sparkle a little bit. But for now, let's get the resin mixed up for this strawberry and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. I've mixed up 8 ounces and just gonna remix that again, and then I'll be splitting it into cups to mix the colours. I think the lid is going to take about 2 ounces and the rest is going to take about 6 ounces, I think. I don't know, I haven't measured them, so it's all guesswork. I may end up having to make a little bit more resin up, but we'll see. But for now, I'm just doing the usual that I do and just giving it a quick mix, making certain it's all off the bottom and the sides before I split it. Okay, so what I am going to do is I'm going to put me resin in the cups first. So this is only going to be for the green. So I'm going to put probably just that much of green. And then give it a quick wipe off. And then that much white. And then again, just give the spoon a quick wipe. And then for the red, I'm just going to do red and no other, because the last time I think I did this one and I added a little bit of white to lighten it up. I think it turned orange. I don't know how, but I think it did, if I'm remembering the colour correctly anyway. So there we go. That's them all separated. So first thing I'm going to do is just separate 2 ounces into here. That's one. I'm just scared of tipping too much in. There we go. That should be enough in there, and then the rest go into this one. trying to get all of it out of this cup. Don't like wasting. Okay, that should be good. Right, so we'll start mixing. I might have to split this into 2 cups because it will be going in the bubble remover. Mix it and it's all fully mixed in. And then I'll let it sit while I'm mixing the green up. I'm determined to make a mess today. Just give that a quick wipe down. Okay, and then we'll do the green. Just move that out of the way so I don't. I expected it to come, it's going more grey-green rather than green. Lighter green even, should I say. Or silver green. We'll give it a try. Although, give me a second, I may see if I've got another green that I can mix in. Got some cheap one. Just gonna. Come on. There we go. I just want to try and make it a little bit more green. This is just a green that I've got off Sheen, so it is just a cheap green. Okay, I don't want to put anything else in because that's the most mica powder I've ever put into this small amount of resin, so I'm just a bit worried that it could be too much. Still more of a silvery green. I don't know if you can see it fully on the camera, or if the camera's picking it up, should I say, but it will do. Let that sit for 2 minutes. There's no bits of resin popped up on that one, so I'll separate it and then put them in the bubble remover. I will be back once I've finished in the bubble remover. See you then. Okay, so I have everything debubbled, so it's now time to pour. So let's get started on the top of the strawberry. So I am gonna have to poke down the ends of that to make certain it all goes in. Right, let's get a little bit poured in. Ooh, I might not need all of that. And then I'm just gonna, because I don't want any bubbles Come on. Don't want any bubbles down these ends. And I'm already seeing I'm getting bubbles. So get a little bit more in. Just going down each of these to make certain it's all in and no bubbles. Okay, I'll just put a little bit more in. Right, I think they're all full. Just going to squeeze to make certain. Last bit. Okay, and then just top it up. There we go. A little bit left over. There we go, move that further back. Okay, and then onto the strawberry. So again, just gonna, come on, pretty certain this bottle's on its way out. There we go. So again, just squeezed alcohol, and it's a simple pour. I don't think I'll get any bubbles, but I'm going to still squeeze. And I'm hoping I've got enough resin. Yeah, I think I'll have enough resin. Okay. And then, like I said, I'm just going to squeeze. It's no right angles, so the only place I'm going to really get bubbles is the centre part. Right, so that one looks good. Destroying my table. Okay, and then in with the last. Okay, there we go. That is the strawberry complete. I'm not going to move that one because it doesn't want to move. Right, so I have got extras. So what I'm going to do is I've got Oh, and my light's just gone out, just bear with me. I've got a little butterfly with all diamondy studs in it, so I will do that. Okay, let me just move that light because I think it's just died and it's battery powered. Okay, so I'm gonna just do this diamond butterfly. So yeah, I'm meant to not use alcohol with these, but I like to just to be on the safe side. Okay, so just gonna do that and just do a little bit of a squeeze to make certain it gets everywhere it needs to get. I'm not gonna fill this all the way up because the last couple of times I've done that, it's always ended up with a big block at the back. So I think that should do it. Okay, I'll show you what I mean. I've got one that I did earlier in the emerald. So that's what the imperial emerald looks like. So that what I've just made that without any white in it. And you can see there it's got a big block at the back. So I've not filled it up as much, and hopefully it stops a little bit further. But yeah, that's what the butterfly will look like. Still got some more red and green left. So I got this little bear off a friend at work. So I'm just going to mix and match, I think. And see what comes of it. I don't even know if I'll have enough resin to fill it. But we will see. I don't think I'll have enough resin to fill it. Especially when I'm throwing the resin everywhere. Resin everywhere. Oops, sorry. Just headbutted the phone, which I'm filming on. Okay, so that's all the red. And try and get every last little bit of the green. And like I said, it hasn't filled it up fully, but never mind. Talking about doing another part, so I can always add the extras from that in it, and it'll just come bits and bats part. Anyway, so that's that. Come back after they've cured and we'll get them demolded. See you then. Okay, I am back. They are all now cured and ready to be demolded. I'm going to leave that one, and I'm not going to do the alcohol ink strawberry today. I will do it next video with a bowl that I'm planning on doing. So I'll do that one. Well, we'll start with the extras for the demoulding, and here we go. And that's how that one's come out. That's actually really nice, and yep, it's not as thick. Yes, I'm happy with that. Needs a little bit trimming down because it's a little bit sharp, but no, in the end I'm happy with that. Okay, on to the main event of the strawberry. Okay, let me just grab the spoon to try and help me demold this. Okay, so we've got a couple of bubbles on the underside. Oh, big bubbles there. There we go. Fairly big bubble there. But the top of it looks okay. That's good. Can't see any issues there. Yeah, not the colour I was aiming for, but it is fine. And again, for the strawberry. Okay. Okay, so that's that. Needs, I might actually just put some UV resin on the bottom of that. Might it's a little bit thin at the bottom, so I might put some UV resin just to make it stand better. But there we go. That is the little strawberry. I may put some little rhinestones in where the seeds are normally on the strawberry. But yeah, I'm happy with that. And yeah, pictures at the end of the video. There's not going to be many. I might even put a little bit of a time lapse of me putting these rhinestones in. So watch out for that. Watch out for the videos, the pictures at the end of the video. Come again next week, and like and subscribe. Let me know if there's anything that you want to see upcoming, and yeah, see you next week. Bye for now.